Look at these beauties. They're popping. This is a crabapple tree. One of many in this particular park. Very excited for spring. Very, very excited. Hey there. I'll show you some other trees along the way. So 98% of sexual assault allegations turn out to be true. 98%. 98 out of 100. However way you want to slice it. And it's that reason alone we should believe people who come forward with these allegations. It's a slam dunk that it's going to be true. 98% is very convincing. And listen, I'm not against vetting. I'm not against, having, vetting processes play out at all here. But we have to really go with the math here. The math is strong, okay? 98% of all abuse allegations are credible. That's why I have no problem believing Christine Blasey Ford or Tara Reade or anybody else coming forward in the political sphere with these allegations. I just don't have any problems with it. It's not something I really need to negotiate much about. I'm just going with the math here. That's all this is. It's just a math game. But there's a lot of people banking on the 2%, okay? The 2%, she's a liar. We don't know if she's lying. And like I said, there's still some credibility there. I'm not going to take away all of that, because 2% is 2%. And, it's still valid, but it's thin, man. It's very thin, okay? If I'm waging bets, I'm betting on 98%, and I'm betting against 2%. But there are stories coming out, and I've been saying this for a while, there's just going to be coming out a litany of people with corroborated proof, a paper trail of these allegations with Tara Reade that's going to be absolutely damning against Joe Biden, okay? And, Democrats, they're willing to just go because of Obama, 8 years of Obama, we believe Biden, we trust Biden, we don't care, Tara's a liar. Okay. Well, you know what? Independents, I'm not banking on that. Independents are not, for the most part, I'm willing to bet, not going where the Dems are going with this. And as an independent, I'm not. I do not blindly go where the Democrats tell me to go. Okay, we're independents for a reason, is we think for ourselves. We don't follow the party line. And independents make up approximately 42% of the electorate. The Democratic establishment better start thinking about that. Okay? We're not just going to blindly follow you. Independents are the majority party in this country. So why are we listening to these people? It's ridiculous. That's why I wish Sanders would have just went third party from the get-go. Because you just can't do business with these people. You just can't sheep herd us into their crooked system and expect us to just be hunky-dory with it. I'm not. It's just the moral conflicts here that keep popping up. That less rape is better. Okay, technically it is. Less sexual abuse is technically better than more, okay? But that's not the argument. The real argument is the low setting of moral standards by voting for a sexual abuser who abused one person, okay? This isn't a numbers game when it comes to sexual abuse, okay? There needs to be a zero tolerance here. This is where we don't need to go with the math. We can just say 0%. Yes. All political candidates should have 0% sexual abuse, in their wheelhouse, okay? Oh my God. We should not be rationalizing this. This is a dangerous, slippery slope where we're saying, whether indirectly or not, we're okay with sexual abusers in office. That's what it's coming down to. I know Trump has 40 plus accusers. I get it. Joe Biden also has 7. I think it's 7 now. It's not a good standard to set. The argument is a moral argument. Less sexual abuse is technically better, but it's not the standard we need to be setting. The standard we need to be setting is a zero tolerance policy for anybody suspected, guilty of, corroborated proof against, or what have you. A 0% tolerance for politicians who have engaged in such things. This is a situation where less is not better here. Okay? It's just not. And I know the political game is the lesser of two evils. I get that. That's every year there's an election. We have to consider the lesser of two evils. But I'm saying we don't here. We just have to be exactly against evil here. That's what I'm saying. So, put the politics aside. Just have a standard that said there's no room for this. There's no tolerating this. There's no lesser of two evils here. It's just evil. Okay? Sexual abuse is evil. Period. We don't need to hash that out. We don't need to negotiate that. So the Dems gotta get someone else. Bernie needs to unsuspend his campaign. That's my opinion. Democrats will go along with whoever the Dems put in front of them. Independents will not. And you need independents like me to win. So you better start listening, Democrats. Or it's just going to be another 4 years of Trump. Anyways, hope you're having a lovely day. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.